Grief can anchor us or propel us into uncharted air. Step back into Lou Clark's wild, witty, and wounded world to discover which choice she makes. 1. Picking up the pieces. 18 months after Will Trainor's assisted death, Louisa Clark is alive but feels anything but living. She has kept her promise to try new experiences, moving from her sleepy English village to a tiny flat in London, taking a job at an airport bar, even travelling alone. Yet Will's voice still echoes in every decision. Moyes opens on a literal fall. Lou tumbles from her rooftop while drunk, a clumsy accident the authorities assume is a suicide attempt. Hospital lights, pitying stares, and her horrified parents yank her back to the same uncomfortable spotlight she endured after the court case in Me Before You. This incident crystallizes the novel's first theme: surviving the aftermath. Lou cannot articulate what she needs because she doesn't know. She wears Will's old leggings to bed, keeps his letters in a biscuit tin, and lets his memory dictate her relationships. The world, however, has moved on. Her sister, Trina, pushes therapy. Her dad pushes a return home. And her mother has discovered feminism and adult education courses, leaving Lou feeling displaced in her own family. The section ends with Lou's reluctant agreement to attend a local support group, the Moving On Circle, introducing the idea that healing rarely happens in isolation. 2. The Moving On Circle and the Business of Grief. The basement church hall, where Lou first meets the Moving On Circle, is filled with tea urns, mismatched folding chairs, and people clinging to stories thicker than the steam from their styrofoam cups. Here, Moyes showcases grief's diverse costumes. Fred lost his wife of 50 years and speaks only of grocery lists. Natasha's ex-partner is alive but gone. Mark, the counsellor, lost a brother to suicide and now corrals the hurting. Lou resents being lumped with them, yet their honesty chips at her denial. She notices how storytelling, publicly naming pain, lessens each teller's burden, and she begins to speak, haltingly, about Will. This part of the narrative explores therapeutic community, acknowledging that grief is not a solo sport. It also introduces Sam Fielding, the taciturn yet kind paramedic who picked Lou off the pavement after her fall. Sam attends the group sporadically, shoulders squared against his own private sorrow, but his presence starts to feel like a door Lou might choose to walk through. Parallel to these meetings, Lou faces corporate grief at her soul-sucker's job, where passengers maul her for delayed flights and management treats employees as interchangeable. The contrast underscores one of Moyes' arguments. Work can numb pain, yet without purpose, it can also perpetuate it. As Lou numbly serves pints, the group quietly becomes a tether to life, foreshadowing relationships that will test her loyalty to Will's memory. 3. Lily's arrival, complicated legacies. Just as Lou gains tentative equilibrium, a purple-haired 16-year-old named Lily appears on her doorstep announcing, "I think you knew my father, Will Trainor." Lily is Will's secret daughter, conceived during a brief college relationship he never knew produced a child. Lily's presence detonates Lou's fragile progress, forcing her to reconfront Will not as a memory, but as living DNA. Moyes uses Lily to explore legacy, how our choices ripple beyond our awareness, and how the dead can still influence the living. Lily is volatile, shoplifting, disappearing for nights, sabotaging school, but also rawly vulnerable, estranged from her wealthy, neglectful mother. Lou, initially paralyzed by Lily's resemblance to Will, becomes guardian by default. She feeds Lily endless toast, drags her to the trainer's estate, and fights bureaucratic battles to school her. In shepherding Lily, Lou gradually shifts from self-preservation to outward compassion, rediscovering purpose beyond mourning. Meanwhile, Sam steps further into Lou's life, offering pragmatic kindness, cupboards fixed, lifts given, silences held. But Lou, terrified of betraying Will, sabotages intimacy with Sam, staging emotional fire drills the moment tenderness flares. The triangulation of Lou, Sam, and Lily illuminates Moyes' central tension. Loving again does not erase prior love. Hearts can and must expand. 4. Choosing life. Messy, fearful, and free. The novel's climax weaves crisis with catharsis. Lily runs away after a brutal fight with her mother, plunging Lou into frantic detective work across London's underbelly. When Lou finally finds Lily collapsed in a derelict squat, Sam is the paramedic who answers her desperate call. In the ambulance's harsh fluorescent glow, Lou recognizes her double fear, losing Lily and losing the chance at new love. She admits to Sam that she has been living half-lives, half in the past with Will, half in the future she promises but never reaches. Sam reveals his own grief over a patient he couldn't save, demonstrating that pain shared becomes bridge, not barrier. Lily is hospitalized, the trainers commit to parenting her, and Lou stands again on a rooftop, this time sober, invited to a corporate relocation in New York City. The rooftop metaphor returns. Will she jump into a new chapter or cling to the ledge? Lou realizes Will's final directive, live boldly, was not a chain, but a key. She kisses Sam, promises Lily regular visits, and steps toward America. The section underscores Moyes' belief that healing is continual motion. Grief may accompany us, but it need not drive.